Hey guys, so this is Izam, and if you know, I've just bought this huge iPad, and I've been making full use of it, and I think it's a very good investment for me. So today's video, I'm going to show you Vectornator Pro, because it's been a while since I've done any vector artwork, and in fact, all of my vector artworks are done in Flash CS3. I'm not a fan of Adobe Illustrator, and but today things are going to change. I am going to use this machine to create vector artwork, and the thing about this, which I like, is that it can export to AI, Adobe Illustrator, as well as SVG and PDFs and a whole lot of other image format. So I'm going to try and see how this works by drawing a simple ice cream.
Alright, let's start. It's going to look like this. I've already drawn the ice cream, so I'm going to do a different one so that you can see the process. So click on the top right button, the plus sign, so you can choose whatever size, the canvas size that you want. So I'm going to stick to A4 size, and I'm going to click on create. Great. So you're presented with this blank transparent canvas, and there are grids and there are rulers at the top. So let's start drawing. So on the left you see a lot of tools. The pen tool. So you might want to look at the bottom of the screen, the bottom left. You can tap on it. This is the fill. If you want a particular color, you have to tap on this white dot here, this white circle. Here's the thing. I have difficulty in selecting this white dot. I have to press hard on it and then move it. I can't simply touch like that because it's going to scroll. This is one of the quirks which I'm not very happy about. So press hard on this white circle to select the color that you want. This one as well, this white circle over here on the color wheel, so you can select the colors that you want. Let's say you want this particular color, so I just drag it from this well and put it here. Now the thing about this is that if I don't want this particular color, I'm not able to delete it. You see that? When I drag it on top, I can't. Below, no. Out, no. The only way that I can do this is by selecting the previous color that is already here and putting it on top of the new color and just move it there. That's the only way that I know how to delete this particular color in this color box. So that's it. I'm going to use this particular color to draw the ice cream cone, the wafer actually. So I'm just going to select this orange color. This is the fill. So now again at the bottom left, this particular button here sets the stroke. You can set the width, and you can also turn the stroke off if you don't want to have the stroke. And you can also set all these particular things. So let's have a look. This dash, double dash. So you can play around with all these things, which is nice. I like this. So this is all very intuitive, very easy to understand. So I'm not very particularly bothered by all this. So I find this very easy. So let's try undo this. Now I want to delete this. I don't want this. I pick this arrow button here, select this, and press this trash can button, and that's it. So let's carry on. Let's move on to what we are supposed to do. Let's draw a triangle. It's not a very pretty one. So let's make some adjustments. So select that arrow. I can make some adjustments. Now, this particular point, if you don't want this, just press this bin icon and you can delete this. I don't want this, press this, delete that. Now this is off, so I want to delete that. Tap on this one, I can move this. I don't want this point, delete that. Now I have a very nice cone. I want to fill it up with this color, and that's it. Select that and we're done. I can also set a gradient if I want to. Pick a color. I want this color, and this one set to this color. But I don't think I want this particular match, so let's set it to a different color like that. Or maybe no gradient is good for me. And I want a lighter color, and that's it. Now, I want a clean look, so I don't want any stroke. So I click on this stroke button here, and I will turn off the stroke. That's it. Now, over on this side, on the top right, you can see the layer button. So I'm opening it up. So right now, I'm just going to rename this as the cone. So at this same layer, I'm going to draw a line. So tap on that line button. I'm going to choose a darker color, maybe this color. Oh, sorry, that is a fill. I want the stroke. So this particular stroke, and I don't want this color. So let's start. Oh, I don't know why it does that. Okay, let's try again. I don't know what's going on. Let's try again. It's not supposed to be... Oh, I know why. Because I rested my palm on the screen. So it registered my palm, and that's what I don't want to happen. So let me try again. Again, the palm rejection here is not so good. I don't know why it didn't happen just now. So I'm just going to undo. Okay, and let's try again. Oh, still the same thing. Let's press harder. Still no. So there's a problem with the palm rejection here, but this is a small issue, I guess. So I'm just going to lift my palm up and drag. Okay, so as you can see, this is very nice. So I will continue to draw diagonal lines to give the cone some texture. Good. All right. Now, I'm done with this. We're done here. Now, what if I want to move, select all of this? So what I do is I tap on this edit menu here on the somewhat on the bottom left, and I select all, and then from here I can just move wherever I want it to be on the canvas, and that's it. It's done. Now let's make a new layer, and then now we're gonna have the ice cream itself. So I'm gonna set the color to this, and I'm gonna turn off the stroke. Now watch this. It's gonna look very interesting. Oh, the palm rejection is not very good over here. I don't know why it didn't happen to me just now, but never mind. So let's draw the ice cream. That's it. And we're done. Now let's draw some. This is a bit dark to me. So let's lighten up the color. And we're done. Looking good. So we're done here. And let's add some lighting. So I'm going to just draw. Let's pick a darker color. Maybe this is good. And then turn off the stroke. You see, here's the thing. I don't know how I can set this to remember my previous because I usually don't want the stroke to appear, but somehow the tool does not seem to remember my preference, and there is no way to set this, you see, because once I tap out, my preference is gone. I'm showing you what I mean. See, oh, it's not gone. Okay, but if I were to tap on this arrow and then tap on the pen, my preference is gone. You see that? So I don't like that. So there has to be a way somewhere in the preference here to remember, but it's not there. So doesn't matter. This is a small thing. Hopefully they will address this in the future update. So let's select that same color and turn off this stroke. So let's set some texture, some shadow over here. Okay, and now turn off this, use this arrow. Now I'm going to choose a different color. This is for the lighting. So to give that ice cream some shiny look, let's turn off the stroke and let's paint this one on top. The light will be on top, so I'm just gonna just a rough sketch. Oop, undo. To undo, the button is on the top left. All right, I'm done. So that is the ice cream. You can rename this if you want. I'm just going to rename this as ice cream. Done. I'm going to have a different layer, and this time around we are going to draw using this circle. I'm going to set the color to red, maroon. This is going to be my cherry. I'm going to turn off the stroke and let's draw a circle. Nice. So lift it up. And now maybe for this one, let's paint it, give it a gradient. This one, change the color. You see this? I have to press it hard and drag this white circle. Otherwise, it just cannot register. So I hope the developers do address this and fix this, because it's really bothering me. All right, this is linear gradient, so I want to change it to elliptical. So select the bottom button here. So elliptical, this is perfect. So go back, I'm going to go down, drag this, and we're done. But let's make some fine changes. I'm going to make this lighter. All right, and we're done. So now let's add some very interesting lighting. Again, it's going to be a pink, and I don't want any stroke, so let's zoom in. All right. Let's take a look at this. We can also set the opacity if we want. There it is. Undo. Select this. Set the opacity. I'm going to remove this. Now let's see what happens if I double tap on this node. It's going to remove all the handles. If I double tap again, the handles will appear. And that's it. So, one final one. Let's draw the stalk. Set the color. I don't want any gradient. I don't want any stroke. And let's try. That's it. All right, we're done. We're done here. So this is the ice cream drawn in Vectornator Pro. And if I am happy with this, I can export it to Illustrator. But to export to Illustrator, you need to have an Adobe account because that's where it will send it to. Now, I've already keyed in all the Adobe ID and password. But the thing is, there is a problem. The whole app, it just hangs there. I cannot move. I cannot press any other button. It just doesn't work. So this is one of the problem with this app. The thing that got me excited is because it can export to Adobe Illustrator, but somehow it just won't do it. So, but let's try something else. Let's close this and let's start again. How about this? Let's export it to SVG. Also not a very good thing. It's taking a long while. No, this is taking a very long while. This is unacceptable. So it's just too bad. So I guess I have to wait for future updates. Okay, let's try one more time. How about PDF? I can save this as PDF. Let's open up the file, the PDF file that has been exported by Vectornator Pro, and I'm going to open it using Adobe Illustrator. And the thing is, there is this PDF warning. An unknown shading type was encountered. I don't know what that is, but so far so good. Looks like everything's cool. You can see the ice cream there. All right, the layers. Okay, the layers are preserved. So everything seems cool. All right, so this is another option if I cannot export to SVG and I cannot export to Adobe Illustrator. At least there is this PDF. I'm not sure if there are any other issues, if there are any other complicated shadings or whatever that you use. So for now, I hope the app developers update this and address this issue.
So that's how I draw an ice cream. I hope this is helpful to you because currently there are no tutorials anywhere for this app. So I hope my run-through, just a quick run-through, and some quirks which I'm not too happy about helps you in deciding whether or not to get this app. But I think this is a very good investment because it's just version number 1. I think the company behind this app is going to update further, and it's going to make a lot of improvements in the future. So I'm hoping for that. So I really look forward to all the the future updates for this app. I think it's gonna be very good. So that's it for today's video. I hope this you enjoyed this, and if you like, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to catch up with more videos like this, you can subscribe to my channel. I do a lot of videos and for different things. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.